Hey there, it is Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
Well, this guy is amazing. Michael Jordan, after his time with the Bulls, decided to become a missions pastor.
He's the greatest of all time, right there.
He's made my name famous. They see me
Wasn't that nice of him?
They get this disappointed look like there's more than one Michael Jordan.
Aw, is there really? Yes, there is. Yeah. Hey, if you had $1, if you had $1 for every time, you would be a billionaire.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot.
Yeah. Michael Jordan, one of our favorites, missions pastor at Mount Pisgah in Johns Creek. I can't remember when we talked last, probably about 2-3 months ago. So we wanted to catch up with you. Here we are. Can you believe, it's the end of summer. Well, it's the school. I guess when I look at summer and say it's the end, I think, well, school's starting next week, so it's the end of summer, right?
Technically, we're still in the middle of summer.
Yeah. But you guys are doing a number of things we do want to talk about together in the park where you guys worship together. That's coming up. But backpacks, you've been raising backpacks for kids, and you said you have a whole room full of backpacks.
We do. And they keep coming in every day. We have a list of supplies that people can bring. Some people bring the backpacks. Some people bring the supplies. Some people put them together. We're collecting them for North Fulton community charities and also for Mount Pisgah and Spanish community.
Awesome. And collecting those, and because obviously school starts next week. I don't know about Fulton County schools, but I know Cobb and Paulding start on Monday. And so it's coming up soon. And so these supplies are needed pretty badly by these kids and pretty quickly, right?
They are. And there's big smiles on both their faces and the parents' faces when we get a chance to deliver some of them. And then also through North Fulton Charities.
Yeah. Awesome.
If I remember right, Michael, this is not the first time you guys have done this or things like this. So what kind of impact do you have when regular folks see what's going on in the community with you guys raising this up? And I know the people of the church are pumped about getting this stuff together. I mean, that's just like almost the icing on the cake. But how does the community respond?
They respond well. I mean, some of them we see. Okay. And then there's people that get served that we don't see. And another piece that's always interesting inside of this is the people that deliver the backpacks to us. They're not just congregants from Mount Pisgah. You give somebody an opportunity to go out and do something on their own and bring it back in and know they're doing something good for others who are in need. We see people show up and they drop off a backpack and I ask, who is that person? I've never seen them before. So not only the people that are receiving, but we see it from the people that are giving. People from the community.
Michael, let's talk about Together in the Park. It's coming up this weekend on Sunday the 31st. Talk about what is it and what do you guys hope to accomplish with it?
Well, Together in the Park started over a year ago. Actually, Together started over a year ago. And the goal of it was to see if we could be an Acts-based church in this culture. So we have multiple ethnic groups worshiping here at Mount Pisgah. So part of that started the original Together event was to come together as one church, one body of Christ, one spirit, and worship in multiple languages. And this will be the third time we've done this, but we're taking the training wheels off this time because we're going to take it outside of the church walls and we're going to go into the park. So we'll be in Newtown Park on Sunday morning at 10 a.m., worshiping, having food and having fellowship and just loving God and loving people and serving the community.
Yeah, and not just worshiping, but you mentioned food. You're going to have breakfast and lunch. I mean, you guys are feeding a lot.
We are. And I remember last October when we were talking, you guys said you are having a cultural and ethnic food.
Yeah.
And I answered, no, but we will next time. Well, next time.
Yes. All right.
So we have at 9:00, we'll be serving pancakes and bacon. I like to refer to it as bacon and pancakes.
Yes, exactly. Bacon is the much more important one there. Yes.
And then after the service, we're going to be serving hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, tamales, and some Indian food.
Yum.
That is so cool. So what did you learn from last year? What did you see last year and the year before? And what was that? Even the first year, I guess we were still kind of in COVID lockdown, but here we are. Basically, everybody is free. We're free. What did you learn, and what do you expect this Sunday? Maybe differently from the last time.
Well, I think we've gotten to the point where our church is inviting more people that wouldn't normally be coming. So that's one big part. And the other was, how much people came back and said they enjoyed worshiping and seeing different languages and different cultures. It just felt like the Spirit of God was there when you can hear English, Spanish, Tamil, and a congregation that looks more like the community that we live in. So we wanted to break down some of the barriers we had inside and all worship together. And I think we're at a point now where we want to take that out into our community and let them see us worshiping and loving God and loving each other and trying to serve the community.
And what kind of reaction do you see from the folks that are multicultural, Hispanic or Asian or whatever they might be, everybody coming together and they're hearing it in their language and they're getting to share their traditions and whatnot? What kind of reaction do you get?
Well, there's a couple of them that are really cool. One is they feel more connected. So we have multiple services going on. There's been more people from our Mt Pisgah in Spanish and the Atlanta Indian Prayer Fellowship walk up and go, you have no idea how much this means to us. We want to be a part of the full body. They smile. They're up on stage. The Mt Pisgah in Spanish team is actually going to lead us in worship. And when they're singing, there's joy and dancing, and there's a lot of energy that comes from that multicultural worship that we're bringing into the worship service. So they smile a lot. Some of them walk by and go, people know me by name now. Wow. So it's been very, very well received by those who speak different languages and are part of Mt Pisgah. So the goal is to take that exact same experience out into the community.
Hey, we're hearing from Pastor Michael Jordan. He is the missions pastor of Mt Pisgah in Johns Creek, and talking about the Together in the Park. This is the third one, and it's going to be a pretty amazing event. I checked the forecast, at least here locally. I don't think you're going to get rain. I'm not sure. But we're going to pray that it be just perfect for you guys. Now, Michael, since you guys have almost 3 under your belt, has this inspired other churches around to do the same thing? Because I think this is really cool. I'm going to bring this up to the lead pastor of the church that I'm on staff with and attend.
Well, I will tell you this, everyone is welcome this weekend. We're going to be talking to people in the park, anybody that's listening. We'd love for them to come, and we would share that each time we go into this, we learn something new that we'd not experienced before. And this particular weekend, our real hope is to be able to see how the community interacts with us and how we interact with the community, to be inviting and just come and have food and fellowship with us and participate.
Now, back to the backpacks real quick. Is it something where folks can still bring the supplies that you need and help you out more in any way?
Absolutely. Through the first couple of weeks, we are still collecting those. And like I said, some will be distributed within our community and the rest will go to North Fulton Community Charities. So yes.
All right.
Really cool. And Dan, if you'll put that website up there, if you'd like to be a part of what's going on Together in the Park, we want you to show it. What was the name of that park again?
It's Newtown Park. It's in Johns Creek, and there's an amphitheater that sits right in the middle of the park. So Newtown Park Amphitheater at 10 a.m. this Sunday. Come early for breakfast.
And Michael, give us a quick little look ahead. What else you guys got coming up in the fall?
Yeah. Well, we're going to be heading into a series on Acts, which starts this Sunday. As we go into the first week of August, next weekend, we're going to be praying for all of our teachers as school comes back and starts. And the other thing we're praying for and getting ready is to live out our mission of making disciples and living in the small groups. So we kind of have a little upside down piece right now where we have a lot of workers, but we're looking for more of the harvest. So we're looking for people coming back more and more in person, and to make sure we have groups that can engage with them and grow with them spiritually.
Love that. Mt Pisgah United Methodist Church in Johns Creek. Great folks over there, and check it out this Sunday for Together in the Park. Michael, we love hanging with you. Let's check in with you somewhere around late fall, see what's coming up for Christmas.
We'll do that. And whatever pastors you want to send my way to see how this is going, send them our way.
That's a great idea.
We appreciate you guys so much. Michael Jordan and the team there at Mount Pisgah. Check them out this Sunday and any Sunday there at Mount Pisgah and Johns Creek. MountPisgah.org/Together in the Park. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk.